Have you ever looked at someone in their 80s or even 90s and thought, wow, how are they still so full of life? Maybe they're walking with a spring in their step, remembering everyone's name, still cooking their own meals, or even traveling and dancing like they're decades younger. If you've ever wondered what their secret is, you're not alone. The truth is, longevity isn't just about luck or genetics. It's about choices, daily ones. And the best part? Many of these choices are simple enough to start today, no matter your age. Now, if you're over 60 and thinking, well, it's too late for me to make a difference, let me gently stop you right there. It's never too late. Your body and mind are incredibly adaptable, even now. In fact, studies show that people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond can drastically improve their quality of life just by making a few small changes. And no, we're not talking about climbing mountains or running marathons. We're talking about practical, doable habits, the kind that actually stick. So today we're going to talk about 7 powerful longevity secrets inspired by the world's healthiest seniors, folks from places known as blue zones, where living past 90 is not just common, it's expected. These are places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and even certain parts of California. But guess what? You don't have to move across the world to live like them. You can bring these habits into your own life, starting right now. Let's dive in with the first one, and it's something many people overlook. Move naturally throughout the day. Now, when I say move, I don't mean dragging yourself to the gym or doing exhausting workouts. I'm talking about weaving movement into your daily life in simple, enjoyable ways. In Okinawa, for example, elders garden, walk to visit friends, sweep their porches, and cook their own meals. They're constantly in motion, but it's gentle, consistent movement. So if you're sitting for long periods, try this. Stand up and stretch every 30 minutes. Walk while you talk on the phone. Take the stairs instead of the elevator when it feels safe. Even light chores like folding laundry or watering your plants count. The key is consistency. Movement doesn't have to be fancy to be effective. It just has to be regular. Your joints, your heart, even your mood will thank you for it. And speaking of the heart, let's talk about eating with intention. Because that's another powerful secret of long-living seniors. In those long-lived communities, people aren't obsessing over calories or the latest diet fads. They eat fresh, whole foods, mostly plants. Think colorful vegetables, beans, nuts, and whole grains. Meat is eaten in small amounts, maybe once or twice a week, more like a treat than a staple. But what really stands out is how they eat. They eat slowly. They stop when they're about 80% full, a practice the Okinawans call hara hachibu. This helps prevent overeating and gives the body time to register fullness. Now, this might sound tricky at first, but here's a little trick. Before you reach for seconds, pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself if you're really still hungry or just eating out of habit. Try eating without distractions too. No phone, no TV, just you and your plate. Enjoy the textures, the flavors, the smells. It turns eating into an experience, not just a task. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Many seniors mistake thirst for hunger, which can lead to overeating. Keep a glass of water nearby and sip throughout the day. It sounds small, but these tiny choices add up over time. Now, while food and movement are essential, let's not forget about the one thing that often gets pushed aside: as we age. A sense of purpose. This might surprise you, but having a reason to get out of bed in the morning is one of the strongest predictors of a long, healthy life. In Japan, they call it ikigai, your reason for being. In Costa Rica, it's plan de vida, a life plan. Whatever you call it, the idea is the same. When you feel needed, when you have something meaningful to do, it lights a fire inside you. It keeps you young. Now, your purpose doesn't have to be something grand. It could be taking care of a pet, volunteering once a week, teaching your grandkids how to cook, learning a new instrument, even tending a garden or writing letters to friends. Purpose can be found in small things that bring you joy and connect you to others. And if you're not sure what your purpose is yet, that's okay. Start by asking yourself, what makes me feel alive? What do I look forward to? The answers are often simpler than we think. Finding purpose doesn't just boost emotional well-being, it improves your physical health too. It's linked to lower rates of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. That's how powerful it is. And unlike your blood pressure or cholesterol numbers, your sense of purpose is completely within your control. So, we've talked about natural movement, intentional eating, and having a reason to wake up in the morning. These might seem like small things, but they are powerful. They create a rhythm, a lifestyle, a way of living that supports longevity from the inside out. These are the very things that set the world's healthiest seniors apart. Not expensive supplements or miracle cures, but everyday habits rooted in intention, joy, and connection. Let's keep this going. Because now that we've talked about how you move, eat, and think about your day, it's time to look at something else just as important. How you connect with others and what that means for your health.